Show of hands. Okay, good. Mythology is one of the most fascinating things I've ever encountered in my life. It all started a couple years back when I read a book on the Trojan War. Fascinated me to no end. That book was amazing. If you guys haven't read a book involving the Trojan War, I highly recommend one. I don't know which one, just read one. So from that, I started researching on Greek mythology. Then I found Roman mythology. So Egyptian wasn't that far behind. I learned about all of these mythologies, but one of my personal favorites is Norse mythology. It's my second favorite mythology, right behind Greek. So of course, I was a little bit annoyed when I saw Marvel's Thor. And I noticed that there were a lot of things wrong in the mythology. So here I am to talk about things Marvel got wrong from Norse mythology in the books, in the comics, not books, yeah, comics, movie, and occasional TV show. The first one I have doesn't actually annoy me very much because it helps the storyline progress and it doesn't hurt mythology. It is made-up characters. Now, I was looking on forums, and some people get really heated about this one. I don't know why. Like, they don't like Beta Ray Bill or the Warriors 3, but I have no problem with them. I mean, the characters are awesome. I mean, Malekith from Thor: The Dark World, the Warriors 3, and I mean Beta Ray Bill. He's by far the coolest made-up character from Thor of all time. I mean, he shows up in 1983 in the comics, and he tries to take Thor's hammer, and he actually takes it. He's apparently worthy to hold the hammer. The creator thought, I want someone to steal Thor's hammer. Can't be Captain America, because he's American. Can't be Superman, because he wouldn't kill anyone. Mjolnir's killing weapon, so yeah, tough luck. But Beta Ray Bill ends up taking the hammer, and Thor and Beta Ray Bill fight over it for quite a while until he gets his own hammer named Stormbreaker. Beta Ray Bill then goes with his hammer and he goes to save his people because he's an alien and they're all in danger. So that's what he does. Next up is Thor. Thor has so many differences from Norse mythology to the comics. I'm only going to go over the biggest ones. One of the most notable ones is the Bifrost, the rainbow bridge that connects Asgard and Midgard. Thor, in mythology, cannot cross the Bifrost. While in the movie, it is clearly shown him crossing it several times. It's shown in the TV shows, the Avengers, and it's also shown in the comics. But he can't. Instead, he crosses through the rivers Kormt and Ormt. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Can't pronounce these. He crosses them to get to Midgard. The other one is Thor can't pick up Mjolnir without special gloves. He needs a certain type of glove to pick up the hammer. I don't know why, he just does. They don't show the gloves ever in the comics or the movie. Another thing he needs a belt to help him use Mjolnir at double the power. But they actually mention that one in a comic, so we all don't really care because he actually has the belt at least. The next one up is Loki. This one aggravates me to no end. Loki is my favorite character in Norse mythology. He is also my favorite character in the movie. Don't get me wrong, he's the coolest character in my opinion by a long shot because he's so awesomely evil. But basically, Loki is a frost giant. They didn't get that one wrong. But how he became a god is he wasn't adopted by Odin. He became Odin's blood brother when Odin got drunk and Loki tricked his way into making Odin make him his brother. So that's how he became a god. kind of weird, but yeah, that's how we did it. So technically, Loki is Thor's uncle. What do you think on that? Well, not to be outdone, Ragnarok. Ragnarok in Norse mythology is one of the biggest differences between the two. Ragnarok in Norse mythology is pretty much everybody dies when Ragnarok happens. The fire giants, led by Surtur, the undead, led by Loki, and the frost giants. They all attack Asgard, and the elves, the dark and the light, the humans, and all the other races join in the fray and destroy everything. So Loki encounters Heimdall, and they slay each other in mortal combat. Thor fights the serpent that surrounds Earth and kills it, but he's poisoned, so he dies after taking exactly 9 steps. Very specific. Also, Odin is eaten by Loki's son Fenrir, who is a giant wolf. Don't ask. Then after that, one of Odin's sons avenges him by stabbing Fenrir through the heart. After Surtur fights Freyr, and Surtur defeats Freyr, again, don't know if I'm pronouncing these right, in combat, people lose hope and they all flee. Surtur burns everything down to the ground, the world tree burns down, everyone dies. Only like 2 or 3 gods survive and 2 humans. So, yeah, very nice. In Marvel, Thor fought his first Ragnarok in 1966. And it happened again in the 80s and again in 2004 when Loki came. So, basically, Ragnarok did not kill everyone. Well, I hope you enjoyed my speech, and please spread the word. As long as you don't keep it low-key, we should be good. Thank you.